Once again, we are here doing the Natick Service Council Telethon. 508-655-1791 is the phone number. We now have a very special group of young kids who have just made their way onto the stage. We're getting them a little bit organized. But anyway, it is my pleasure to now introduce to you, actually before we introduce, I know there's a lot of parents that are still standing out in the background. Yes, we got a live studio audience in here. Come on in, make room for them so the people in behind you can come in and see. All we ask is that you stay below the camera line as you come across, because otherwise we're getting the back of your head. And I don't know about you, but mine doesn't like being on the back of a camera, if you know what I mean. For your entertainment right now, standing on our center stage, please welcome the Johnson School Peacemakers. Their coaches or their teachers are Jennifer D'Antonio and Rhonda Garvin Conway, the Johnson School Peacemakers.
Don't be shy, just let your feelings roll on by. Don't wear fear, or nobody will know you're there. Just lift your head and let your feelings out instead. Don't be shy, just let your feelings roll on by. On by.
Go ahead, you can clap. It's okay to clap.
She's so good.
in there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy. Falling from the fear and done to disappearing, bow down to the mighty. Don't run, stop holding your tongue. Maybe there's a way out of the cage where you live. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in. Show me how big your brave is. Say what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave with what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave. Just want to sense your history of silence. Won't do you any good? Did you think it would? Let your words be anything but empty. Why don't you tell them the truth? Say what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave with what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave. Just want to see you. I just want to see you. Just want to see you. I want to see you be brave. Just want to see you. I just want to see you. Just want to see you. I want to see you be brave. Just want to see you. I just want to see you. Just want to see you. I want to see you be brave. Just want to see you. I just want to see you. Just want to see you. I want to see you be brave.
High five to everybody. Can we do a group high five? Be brave. Talk about being brave. I had no idea we were going to be on the set of, is this American Idol or The Voice? I had no idea. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Did I get everybody? Yeah? Talk about being brave. Thank you so much. I had to stand in the front because some of you guys are almost as tall as me. Here we
See,
go.
no, I didn't have that problem. That's why I went to the back
Thank you, you
here.
too.
For
Great
those of you
job.
that are just joining us, this in front of me is the Johnson School Peacemakers. I will give the kids a little bit of a chance to look at the TV. I know they've been trying to sneak peeks over at the TV to see if they're on TV. All right, so kids, don't move because the cameras are going to move so that they make sure that you get on TV. Jennifer D'Antonio and Rhonda Garvin Conway are the leaders. For those of you at home, sometime when you see this group sing, watch the leaders down in front. It is really an animated fun time. Johnson Elementary School
Peacemakers.
High five and wave, folks. Wave,
right.
folks. Wave to everybody at home.
There we go. Thank you. So at the top of the hour here, I'm really excited that you've all joined us with the Service Council's telethon. We're going to pick it up. If you haven't joined yet, you can do so now, natickservicecouncil.org. I just want to give a couple other quick shouts out. We have some folks. Names are rolling in. Let me just throw a few out there. So Robert Roth, if you're watching, just want to thank you. Thank you for making a donation. We also have William Suttle. William, thank you. I appreciate that. And I think there's a few names missing on this list. I think it might be your name is missing from this list. So now's a good time to call or make a donation online. Also, we have Natick Awards Unlimited, and they're continuing to roll in. So I hope next hour I'm able to read your name. So please go ahead and make a donation. That being said, I don't know about you, but if I were R&R, I'd be a little bit nervous right now. These two guys have to top you, because you guys just knocked it out of the park with that singing. I don't know. What do you guys have for us? Do you think they can do something for us? Think they can play a little tune? Yeah? 'Cause I think they're nervous. You guys really did amazing, right? Should we give them a clap? Tell them, come on, guys.
Okay,
you
give them a
can
clap.
do it. Yeah.
R&R, our house band tonight.
All right, what do you have for us?
Nice job, kids. You want a job? Huh? You want to play?
I didn't know which camera we were
you
looking
do.
at.
I
I'm
bet
like
you
looking
do.
back and forth.
That's why I just was
But if
looking
you
at
play,
the...
you have to pack all this stuff up when you're done.
Help us carry it out.
If you play, you pack. That's one of those deals. You said Jim Croce was kind of, nobody knows that.
Unfortunately, yeah.
This is a,
singer of.
How about Elvis?
hey, how about Elvis? Remember Elvis?
Anybody remember Elvis?
Listen up here. Elvis Presley? Yeah, everybody knows Elvis.
It's somebody Elvis.
Stand corrected.
Here we go. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender. I gave a letter to the postman. He put it in his sack. Bright and early next morning, he brought my letter back. She wrote upon it, return to sender. The address unknown. There's no such number, no such zone. We had a quarrel, a lover's spat. I write, I'm sorry, but my letter keeps coming back. So I dropped it in the mailbox. I sent a special deed. Bright and early next morning, it came right back to me. She wrote upon it, return to sender. Address unknown. No such number. No such zone. Well, this time I'm gonna take it myself and put it right in her hand. If it comes back the very next day, then I'll understand. She wrote upon it, return to sender. Address unknown. No such number. No such zone. We had a quarrel. Our love is spat. Is that word spat? I write, I'm sorry, but my letter keeps coming back. So I dropped it in the mailbox. I sent a special deed. Bright and early next morning, it came right back to me. She wrote upon it, return to sender. The address unknown. No such number. No such zone. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender.
Where'd everybody go?
Very nice job.
Oh,
That song I knew. What
When are
was?
we going to see the tote board move?
I don't know. That's not yet.
Soon.
Yeah. I just when people, people point and we go and we do all that.
So what's next?
Well, I'm gonna actually point back at you and say, do you got another one?
Yeah, we can do that one, sure.
Okay.
Do something by, how about the Everly Brothers? Remember them?
Yeah. Yes.
That was back when you were what?
I think I was
35 or 40
I think
when
I was a gleam in my mother's eye back then or something.
I'll never let you see the way my broken heart is hurting me. I got my pride and I know how to hide all my sorrow and pain. I'll do my crying in the rain. If I wait for cloudy sky, you won't know the rain from the tears in my eyes. You'll never know that I still love you so, though the heartaches remain. I'll do my crying in the rain. Raindrops falling from heaven would never wash away my Someday when my crying's done, I'm gonna wear a smile and walk in the sun. I may be a fool, but till then, darling, you never hear me complain. I'll do my crying in the rain. Raindrops falling from heaven would never wash away my misery. But since we're not together, I'll search for stormy weather to hide these tears I hope you'll never see. Someday when my crying's done, I'm gonna wear a smile and walk in the sun. I may be a fool, but till then, darling, you'll never hear me complain. I'll do my crying in the rain. I'll do my crying in the rain. I'll do my crying in the rain.
Very nice job. R&R, our guest tonight, thank you. Yes, and we have a live audience here. We are at Natick Pegasus Studios in downtown Natick. Go into Summer Street, go up into the entrance, come up to the 3rd floor, follow the signs in. You want to come down and you want to join us, feel free, because we're just having a wonderful time here. We are here to raise money for the Natick Service Council. The phone number's on your screen. The website is on your screen. It's up to you to make this board move. Throughout the night, we have a whole bunch of people that are coming in and making donations, and they're calling online. My partner, Jillian, has already mentioned a couple of names. Let's get your name out there. Right now, I have some very special guests. Now, we talk about Natick Service Council as neighbors helping neighbors. No, I did not go to Natick High School, even though everybody knows me as the announcer guy, and I've been here for years. But there is one person who everybody of that generation knows. And I'm talking about my very special guest, Vi Tatuni, who the pantry is named after.
Right.
Judy D'Antonio just mentioned it. What we're going to look at now and we're going to talk about is the generations of what is happening, neighbors helping neighbors. Also joining Vi on the other end of the generation, if you know what I mean, is somebody who I've had the pleasure of calling a name junior now? You're a junior, right?
Yep.
So for 3 years on the varsity, Mikey Macham is joining me. Good to see you too, in a non-soccer uniform. Vi, what I want to talk about is the pantry itself. Judy mentioned the school, and you were a teacher down at the school for years. Now, Mikey, people may not know, one of Miss Tatuni's, and it was Miss Tatuni. It wasn't Vi Tatuni, it was Miss Tatuni. One of her rules was that you could not wear a hat in her class.
Good thing I don't know.
And oh boy, I still remember to this day, we had a pasta dinner up at the high school and Miss Tatuni showed up at the table and there were people who were students, former students, and her first thing was, gentlemen, the hats, and you should have seen them disappear.
I remember that.
Yeah. So talk about the pantry and all that it's about.
Well, the pantry is very important, and as you said, neighbor helping neighbors. I don't think people realize sometimes how important it is, and when you think in terms of people with children, sometimes not having enough food, and as a result, you depend really on the kindness of people giving money or giving food, and it's not always filled.
The pantry isn't?
No, it's not always filled, but most of the time it is. And people work to get that food into us. And I think Patty Schaefer spoke before. She's head of volunteers and the food pantry, and she does a lot of shopping. I mean, to the point that people not only get their groceries, but they get free vegetables,
right.
Fruit. They get milk, they get cheese, they get butter, they get meat. They come in, once a month, and you have to, of course, apply and have to be checked out and so forth. It's important that you have it because the way the economy has been, and God knows how it's going to be, you're always going to have someone who might have a major illness, lost a job, lost a home. You have a family. You have to feed people. And you can't say those people, because those people could be one of your own.
One of your own, right.
And people forget that. And so my volunteers, I mean, I've been doing it for 23 years, but the volunteers that I have, the days that we work, which are Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the oldest is probably 89, and the youngest probably is 60. Wow. And they're good. They're very good. And then you look over here, and you know, these kids who want community service, and they come in the summertime, and it's air conditioned, right? Which makes it nice. You know, they realize, and I've said to Mikey, I love that name, Mikey. I said, you know, I have grandnieces and nephews, and I tell them, you think everybody lives like you do. They don't. And I think sometimes you have to bring, like the school, Johnson School has walks the kids over to us to show what the pantry is, and they bring a can of something. And I was saying to him, if 32,000 people each gave us a can every week, we wouldn't have to worry. It's hard for people to sign up. You know, and sometimes you wonder, when you look at people, why are they here? Well, there's a good reason for them to be there. But the food pantry is important.
Now, Mikey, you've did kind of a special deal with this. Explain it to everybody.
Well, I would come in twice a week during the summers, and I would help rebag produce that local farms would donate to us, and I would just put them in bags, nothing hard, and
you get to meet people like Mr. Tooney.
I met a lot of great people.
And it was good for him to see, it's good for, I say kids because they're all kids. You know, they do community service where we've had kids do their apprenticeships, learning how the pantry runs. Of course, Judy's program, we depend on them because they come in on Mondays and Wednesdays. And everybody wants to volunteer, and you can't have everybody come in. But if everybody can get in, at least just to walk through the pantry, see what it's like, it's very important. And food is important, we know that. But it's like I think the people you work with become your family. And like, I'm quite sure through the summer, you're the people, and you don't forget them. And some kids go and some kids come, and it's important because they spread the word that, you know what, they do need food, and they do need this, they do need that. And I think people in Natick are very generous. They really are very, very generous. And I said out there, I said, I'm going to look right into that camera. I think it's right there. And
This
say,
one, over here.
anybody that went to Coolidge or went to Natick High School.
Here comes the challenge. Watch
and
out.
had Mr. Tooney in class. Pick up the phone because I know where you live. That's it. I'm through.
And you know, to be very honest with you, she does.
I do.
She remembers the story that I just told. Judy D'Antonio also knows a lot of the stories that Vi knows. I need to bring in another name, somebody that everybody knows, Mikey especially, Vanjie Sticka. Vanjie Sticka, Vi Tooney, Judy D'Antonio. Those are the names in this town. And if you get out of line, one of the three of them will be coming and knocking at your door. Mikey, tell us about the experience and in terms of how hard was it to do what you did, and what was it that you did?
Well, it was really easy. I had fun most of the time. I just had to come in and work with friends and do...
Did you do stocking at all?
Yeah, I stocked the shelves.
Tell them the process, how you have to check the cans for dates. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, I would check the cans for dates, and nothing really bad, just make sure they were all in order.
Now, was it you and a couple other guys from the high school? Or just you? Now, who else came down with you?
It was Mark Soma, there was Mylon Du Bois, a couple other ones that didn't work on the same days as me, but...
Okay. Well, it's so good to see not only Mr. Tooney.
It's all right.
But also to see the next generation, Mikey Macham, and so glad to see you getting involved in it. Now, side note, good luck as we go forward, and hopefully we're making tournament. I'm talking about soccer. That's a side note. Anyway, Vi Tooney, great to see you again.
Thank you, good to be here.
You want to see Vi? Go down to the pantry. What pantry? The one that's named after her.
I just want to say, come in, have a cup of coffee around, was it 10:30, Judy? Cup of coffee, we have good dessert. We'll take care of you.
Excellent, excellent. Vi, Mikey, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Phone call, 508-655-1799. Website, natickservicecouncil.org. That's how you make a donation. We'll be right back with some more entertainment right after this special video.
Hi, I'm Richard Gill from Brigham Gill Chrysler Jeep and Dodge. My family and I have been doing business here on Route 9 in Natick since 1968. I got involved with the Natick Service Council a few years back after learning about what it is they accomplish. I was so inspired by the enthusiasm and dedication of Greg and his staff that I became a director of the council as well as a sponsor. The phrase neighbors helping neighbors really does sum it up, but this is so much more than just a food pantry. Greg and his staff go above and beyond to help everyone they can to the best of their abilities. Whether it's rent assistance, fuel assistance, help with a job placement, anything they can do to help somebody get back on their feet, they go the extra mile. I'm very proud to be a sponsor of the Natick Service Council. I believe there is no greater need than the one in our own backyards. Thanks for watching tonight, and please consider a donation to the cause. Thank you.
Wow, what a treat. Not only is Brigham Gill that generous to be our premier event sponsor for our telethon this year, we also happen to have none other than Sir, Mr. Richard Gill with us tonight. Thank you for being here tonight, Richard.
My pleasure.
So I have something for you.
Okay.
Why don't we do this? And what do you have here?
I have that for you.
Wow, $7,500. That is remarkable. That will feed so many people and go directly towards the fuel assistance and all the programs. Why don't you share with us a little bit about why you decided to support the Service Council?
Well, as I said in the video, it's something I became aware of maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and realized what the need was in our own backyard, and also how much the council does and what they accomplish, and I just thought they did an unbelievable job. So I got involved, and proud to be a sponsor, happy to be a sponsor, glad I can do it.
Really, it's really amazing. So what should we say to the folks at home that are watching and wondering, should I volunteer? Should I donate? What should I do?
Donate early and donate often.
That's right. And then we'll tell them, you'll be glad you did.
Absolutely. But,
thank you.
Thank you very much.
NativeServiceCouncil.org. Thank you so much, Brigham Gill.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Great.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Chrissy Cameron. I am a past board member. I was on the board for 7 years, and I'm currently the board advisor liaison. And I started out working at a food pantry, and because I was involved in the food pantry, I became very interested in the Natick Service Council, which brought me to this place now. I work in regulatory affairs for a medical device company, and I just really appreciate, on behalf of myself and the Natick Service Council, all the support that the community gives us. Thank you.
Welcome back. Once again, this is the Natick Service Council Telethon. It is very important that you, as an individual sitting at home or watching on TV, make that phone call, 508-655-1791. Go online. You see the scrolls on the bottom of the screen. Please make a donation. We've seen some tremendous donations here. Yes, we're going to roll the tote board, but we have to add up the money, if you know what I mean. We also, throughout the evening, we're talking with people who have been involved with the Natick Service Council. We've had very special guests. I am very pleased now to introduce to you our next special guest. She is Mara Wilson, and she's from Ashland, but that's okay. We allow them to come into Natick. That's fine. And she's a senior at Walnut Hill School for the Arts here in Natick. Now, she's done multiple shows at Walnut Hill and throughout the region. This past summer, she played the role of Eponine, did I say that right? In the Regal Theater production of Les Miserables, or as a lot of people know it, Les Mis. The song she's going to perform tonight is from Walnut Hill's upcoming production of Songs for a New World. Please welcome Mara Wilson.
Jenny's afraid of water. I mean, she swims so well, but still, she's afraid of water. So she won't go near the sea. Not me. And Katie's afraid of darkness. I mean, she sleeps and all, but still, she's afraid of darkness. So when the lights are out, she has to hold my hand. I don't understand. I'm not afraid of anything, be it mountains, water, dragons, dark, or sky. I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me, where's the challenge if you never try? So watch me fly. Listen to the calling of excitement. Can you feel the pounding of my heart? The lights are ready, pulsing steady, I can start. Never stop the calling of a challenge, blasting on the water and the stones, and David loves me. He's afraid to tell me. David loves me. He's afraid to trust me. He's afraid to hold me, and he'll always be. He's afraid of me, and I'm not afraid of anyone. I am sure to win with anyone at all. I'm not afraid of anyone.
was amazing. That was so incredible. I'm wowed. Wow, everybody out in back, it was like you could hear a pin drop. Everybody's like, who is that singing? We said none other than Mara from Walnut Hill. So excellent job. Thanks for being here tonight. So that being said, now the boys get to show us what they got. What do you have lined up for us? R and R. Which one of you is R?
I'm R.
R.
And he's R.
Both of you. What do you got?
I don't know. Who does
Cat
this?
Stevens.
Cat Stevens.
Ooh.
Remember Cat Stevens?
Hey, I brought my harmonica. Let me play with you.
Do you?
Just kidding. Go ahead.
You bring the recorder?
No.
Why don't you play it with me?
Nobody knows about my recorder. Go ahead.
By the way, Jillian, you look lovely tonight.
Ah, it's just a lipstick. Don't let it fool
Peter,
you.
what can I tell you? You look great. You clean up nice.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Clean shaven.
especially next to her.
Can't hurt.
Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. I wish I had someone to talk to.
All right.
I'm in an awful
Coaching cards. That's when I get ready for Skype.
Gotta tell me.
I don't have a card on them.
It's not going to be them.
If I could meet him, I could get him. Instead of having met him, that's how I'm in the state I'm in. Yeah, on a Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way. It's hard on a fella when he don't know his way around. If I don't find me a money to help me spend my money, I'm gonna have to blow this town. On a Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way. Another fellow told me he had a sister that looked just fine. To be my deliverance, she had a string resemblance to a cat named Frankenstein. Hey, not a Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way.
Harmonica, harmonica.
Another fellow told me, no, just fine. Said to be in my deliverance, she had a string resemblance to a cat named Frankenstein. Another person, another Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way. Another Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful way.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, Cat Stevens. What's coming up next? What do we got next?
Me.
There you go.
You get me, except
to you, Pete.
here's something for you. Remember, cats. I mean, again, you're going with these people that there's a generation that has no idea who that is.
We're trying to perpetuate that old stuff.
Especially
Those are
after
the songs you sing all day.
Yeah, and especially after Cat changed the name, he became Abdul something or something like that.
I want to see the toe board change at some point.
All right, the people have been asking about that. R&R is our special guest tonight. We're back here on this side of the studio because right now what we are going to talk about is the tote board. Yes, we are going to move the tote board, but we're waiting till 8 o'clock. Top of the hour is when you do it. So now is the time to get on the phone, 508-655-1791, or go online. See the scroll on the bottom of your screen, www.natickservicecouncil.org. That's where you go and make your donation. Obviously, it is a tax deductible donation, and also, as you've seen, there's a lot of people involved with Neighbors Helping Neighbors. And right now, I am very pleased to introduce two very important people for the Natick Service Council.
Let's not get carried away, Peter. Come on.
Well, we tried.
Settle down. Settle down.
There you go. On the right is Greg Tatuni. He is the executive director, and sitting next to him is Patty Schaefer, who is the food pantry director and also the volunteer director. Tell us about what the Pantry and Natick Service Council really is about and its need.
We're a community-based organization, and we really are what Natick is all about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have people that come in from all walks of life. We have very generous donors. We have people that use our services. And I think what's special about us is we treat everybody the same exact way, with dignity and respect. Okay. And that's something that Natick is all about, I think. A great community that supports this organization for 50 years. And we certainly appreciate the support.
Now, you talk about our services. That's plural. We've basically been focusing on the food pantry.
Right.
But Vaitatuni Food Pantry, who is your
aunt?
Aunt.
Correct.
Okay, so everybody at home, now that's how this is connected. Yes, right. You've seen there's a lot of the same names are walking through here tonight, but that's what makes it special. But you say that there are other services. What are
right,
some?
Yeah, well, we're well known as a food pantry, probably because Patty does such a phenomenal job with the food pantry. We have over 150 volunteers that support us, but we do a lot more than that. We serve about 700 families in Natick. Roughly 1,400 people in Natick rely on our programs and services, not only the food pantry, but we offer financial assistance for housing, home heating fuel, utilities. We support kids with after-school enrichment activities, sports activities, arts camps, wood trail, you name it, you know, we support them. We work very closely with other community organizations, Natick Parks and Recs, the Veterans Group, Council on Aging. We all work collaboratively to support the folks that need the support.
So it's a lot more than just the food pantry. It truly is neighbors helping neighbors in all sorts of aspects.
Without a doubt, and we have 3 case managers that are really the front end of the organization. They go through an intake process, they thoroughly discuss some of the challenges our clients are facing, and then direct them towards different services that we provide or they advocate for them throughout the community.
Greg Tatuni is the executive director. He's my guest now, and Patty Schaefer, the volunteer coordinator. Seeing somebody like Mikey Macham walk in must do wonders for you and what you helping them.
It is. It's wonderful. And, you know, my job is to find just the perfect fit. Mm-hmm. And when a student comes in, it's finding just the right job for them. Maybe not a client-facing role. And because all of our clients live in Natick, we wouldn't want there to be any discomfort if somebody he recognized came in. But there are plenty of opportunities for students to get involved and feel good about what they're doing.
Like what? Mikey mentioned that he bagged groceries or put, that's the wrong word. I need your vernacular, but it's put boxes together, I guess. But what else can
Correct.
they do?
Sometimes I have them stocking food in the food pantry. Sometimes I have them checking our donations. When they come in, they have to be checked. I just had a large group come in and do up some recipe bags. We laid out all the ingredients for a healthy recipe, and they came in and filled the bags with everything needed so that a family, when they came to the food pantry, in addition to getting all of the groceries that we give them, they also received a recipe bag to maybe try a new healthy recipe that maybe they'd never tried before. Everything had been pre-measured. So if you can envision high school students measuring out a quarter of a teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of cornstarch, but they did it. And at the end of the day, they had a package filled with all of the ingredients necessary to make a nice recipe. So they felt good. They could see the results of their work in a short amount of time.
Now, I know, I don't mean it to bring it up the way it's going to sound, but the kids get credit for their community service.
Absolutely.
But you get people like Mikey who, yes, he did it as community service, but then keeps coming back.
He already has his hours.
Yeah.
He didn't really even need the community service. But part of it is staying active, staying a part of the community. And, you know, my job is to find just the right fit. I need it to be a win-win. A win for us, they're doing something that we need, but it has to resonate with the student or the senior citizen or the mom that's got a couple hours during the day. Whatever their situation is, trying to find just the right thing that's going to resonate with them and make them want to come back. Make them want to come back.
Greg, are you seeing an increase in need?
Yes, I have, without question. Probably over the last 5 months, we've had 50 new families come in looking for help. And I think it's really a combination of still a very difficult economy, some government cutbacks, and you know, people are hurting without a doubt. And it really puts a strain on our programs and the services we can provide. But again, we're very fortunate to have a strong community support system in place. We must have about 3,000 people in the town of Natick that supports us over the years. And that includes, you know, local benefactors, local businesses like Brigham Gill and all the other gold sponsors, the local foundations, Middlesex Savings Bank Foundation, Metro West Healthcare, Foundation for Metro West, the Facino Foundation. You know, I can go on and on. Yeah. The support is great, but the need is even greater at the moment. And that's why we rely on the community for the support. We don't get any government funding. Everything comes directly from the community, and Natick is a very special place. We're like no other. I think we're the envy of all the surrounding towns without question, and it's because of the compassion that the people of Natick have to help their neighbors.
I think what you say speaks volumes, especially being a volunteer myself on the 4th of July parade, that yes, the 4th of July parade gets no funding from the state or from the, and that's important for you as well. It is strictly based on donations. It's tax dollars aren't involved in what you do.
Right. Yeah, the people go over and above every year, and unfortunately, you know, the need is growing every year.
Now, you talk about need. Obviously, there's a financial need. We're trying to help that out tonight. You talked about volunteers' needs. Mm-hmm. How else can somebody help? Making donations of canned goods, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, of course, the food is very important, you know, but people come from different backgrounds, they have different expertise. You know, it could be marketing people or technology people. We're a very small staff, so any type of support that we can get, not direct hands-on support all the time, but people that can bring in their expertise to help support the operations of the organization is equally important.
Yeah, excellent, excellent. Yeah. Going forward, you guys are down at Coolidge, nice little space down there. Where do you see Natick Service Council going, you know, down the road, if you will, or is it just going to be maintaining what you're doing now?
I think we are going to focus on our core programs that we have in place, because, you know, we're not the end-all and be-all for everybody, but you know, developing partnerships with other organizations in town to collectively address some of the needs of the community is the best route to take. I don't think any single organization can really handle that on their own. Right. So it's got to be a collective effort.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you both for joining us. I mean,
Can I say one more thing, Peter?
Sure.
I want to thank you and Jillian for their phenomenal support leading up to this event. There's been a ton of work behind the scenes, and I also want to thank Randy Brewer, Jeff Folletti, and the Pegasus crew as well, because they've done a tremendous amount of work to support this program.
And now it's time for us to thank you at home. Right. Get on the phone. Make that phone call, 508-655-1791. Pick up if you are not a smartphone type of person, want to go to the internet, or actually I guess if you are a smartphone, you can get to the internet. Go to the internet, make a donation, and across the bottom of the screen as you see it now, donate online, www.natickservicecouncil.org. Tax-deductible donation,
100%.
obviously. And if you are interested in helping out, visit the website, look the two of these up, Greg Tatuni, the executive director, Patty Schaefer, who is the food pantry director and volunteer.
Mm-hmm.
Want to volunteer? Talk to Patty and call her. Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Peter.
We'll be back right after this with some more live entertainment. Please watch this video.
Hi, my name is Joe, and we're here at Coach and Carriage Auto Body in Natick Center. Coach and Carriage has been part of the Natick community since 1971, and we feel strongly about supporting the Natick community, and the Natick Service Council is a very big part of that, and we hope that everyone supports them. We'll be a part of that for as long as I can, and go Natick Service Council.
Wow. We are here with none other than Coach and Carriage. Your coach in your carriage, or you coach in your carriage? Which one?
You pick.
So, no, honestly, I'm really thrilled. On behalf of the Natick Service Council, I'd like to welcome, introduce, and thank Coach and Carriage being here as one of our premier gold sponsors for tonight. So presenting a check I can see. I would like to know why you decided, or let me put it this way. I understand you're a business in town. How long have you been here in Natick?
Coach and Carriage has been in Natick Center since 1971.
1971.
Yeah, 1971.
Wow.
And I've been involved since 1992.
1992.
So we've been in the center quite a while.
Wow.
And it's really an honor, and it's great to be lucky enough to help the people. Me and Julia, we've been involved in several service.
We're pals.
Service jobs, and it gets easier once you meet the people and help out, and you really get to be thankful for everything you have. So please, if you can, donate, help out. It's a great feeling.
Thank you so much. And do you want to offer any wisdom? What did you think of the business back in 1971?
It wasn't around for that.
No, but thank you for being here as part of Coach and Carriage, and for your contribution as well. It's great to have a family business, a local business contribute to the efforts here. So thank you on behalf of the Natick Service Council. Thank you for the generous donation. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, terrific. And
we've got exciting news.
We have exciting news.
Exciting news.
I
We've
can't
got a
believe
viewing
it.
Party that
Another
just called
viewing
in.
party.
Yes.
Oh, look at this. Hello. Look at this. Holy smokes. Look at. Say hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. So we have this way. Here we go. Oh, let's go this way. Kathy. Hi, Kathy. And who else?
Hi there.
Hello.
Judy.
Hi, Judy. Leslie. You guys look like you're having way too much fun.
We're having a great time. We're watching the entertainment, we're eating and drinking, and we're raising money for the Natick Service Council.
What could be more fun than that? A group of women hanging out, eating and drinking, and raising money for the Natick Service Council. What could be better than that? Thank you so much for being a host for one of their viewing parties. We appreciate that. So I look forward to seeing all of your names on the list, and I appreciate your donation. Give them a thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is Coach and Carriage and the whole set here. You can see everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, applause for the viewing party. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for calling in. Thanks. All right. So if you're at home, please check us out, natickservicecouncil.org. And once again, thank you to Coach and Carriage for your sponsorship of this year's event. Appreciate it. You should check them out too, Coach and Carriage. Yeah, get a fender bender, come see Joey. Yeah. Thank you. So natickservicecouncil.org. And we'll see you soon. I'm looking for your name to be on the list. We're going to be updating the tote board very soon. You know our goal, and we want to have your name on the list. So natickservicecouncil.org. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Tim Dooling. I am the Secretary of the Board of Directors of the Natick Service Council. I've been involved on the Board of Directors now for, I believe, 2 years. I'm an attorney practicing in Boston, and I really want to thank you for your support tonight at the telethon. It's a really wonderful cause. Thank you.
Welcome back to our Natick Service Council Telethon. I'm Pete Mundy. We have had a tremendous evening so far, but we're not done. We need your help. 508-655-1791. Go online, www.natickservicecouncil.org. Make a donation. You have seen a whole bunch of people come in, corporate sponsors, with their checks. We have seen Kennedy Middle School come in with their check. It's time that we start talking about you and your check. Throughout the night, which is, we're closing in on hour number 2 and we're heading towards hour number 3, we have had some very special groups come in. I'm going to stay here. No, actually, I'm going to read who is our next guest, and then I'm leaving, and you'll see why. Our next guests are Impulse Dance Studio, and it's We Are the Tap Project, a performing tap company from Impulse Dance Center. The piece is called Leon Collins with a Twist. It is based on an original Leon Collins routine that has been passed on by generations of tap dancers. The performers tonight are Christina Brewer, Marissa Ulusky, Lauren MacGyver, Rachel Siegel, Melanie Joseph, Sammy Farina, and Gabby Levine. The artistic director is Sarah Friswell. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the We Are the Tap Project from the Impulse Dance Center.
For 10 years, and I'm a senior at Natick High School.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm a senior at Natick High School. I've been dancing at Impulse for 12 years.
Hi, I'm Melanie Joseph. I'm a junior at Natick High School, and I've been dancing with Impulse for 8 years.
Hi, I'm Christina Brewer. I'm a senior at Montrose, and I've been dancing for 12 years.
Hi, I'm Marissa. I'm a sophomore at Natick High School, and I've been dancing at Impulse since I was 5.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm a sophomore at Natick High School, and I've been dancing at Impulse since I was 6.
Hi, I'm Sammy, and I've been a sophomore at Natick High School, and I've been dancing at Impulse since I was 5.
You guys are looking at me. That means you need me to come over to you guys, right? Gabby, I'm going to stand next to you only because I know Gabby. You girls, very, very nice job. My question, where is Impulse Dance Studio? You all said where you're from, but not where the studio is.
It's right across the street.
Which street? I mean, there's a bunch of streets. On Summer Street, so it's downstairs, across the street. You guys have been dancing there for obviously a long time.
Yes.
Your artistic director is?
Sarah Griswold.
Who graduated from Natick High School when?
2007.
So the reason I ask is to show everybody at home, we're talking about neighbors helping neighbors. Here is a dance school that is literally in our neighborhood that has come here to help us out. Ladies, I gotta thank you very much for coming. What's also nice about it, we've mentioned it on a number of times tonight, is the neighbors helping neighbors and how strong this community is. In terms of Sarah Friswell, yes, class of 2007 from Natick High School. Tennis player, if I remember right? See, I remember things, okay? Gabby Levine, is field hockey,
Yes.
right? And no, not really, okay. But thank you, ladies, for coming. Anything that you need to tell the community? No?
Donate.
There you go. There you go. That's what we were looking for. 508-655-1791 is the phone number to call. Best way to do it online. You see it heading across the bottom of the screen, www.natickservicecouncil.org. Please donate so that we can make this our goal in terms of getting the money that we want to get to. We'll be back with some more live entertainment right after this. Take a look at this video.